What is up, everybody? I am not on the screen. Oh my God, where am I? There I am. What is up, everybody? Chris Jardine, aka Snaggle J here, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. And we are back after a not so deserved break last week. We are back with the TWIPT Weekly Showdown. It is Monday, July 20th. We have a excellent tournament on tap of the open variety tonight. If you weren't able to get in on tonight's tournament or it wasn't your speed, we've got a next week's tournament is already available for sign up. Next week we have a gold tournament on tap. So if you're looking to get into next week's tournament, it is already up, already available. I believe the reward is Peak Buddy Bell, if I'm not mistaken. We should have a good show tonight. I've got the Schenectady Turbines in the first round, so we're looking forward to that. Greg Maddox of the 99 Special Edition variety on the hill. I would imagine I'll be starting Koufax. We will get into that in a few minutes. Missed you guys last week. I took last week off because of the All-Star stream that we did on Tuesday. We're back in the regular rotation now. There'll be a weekly showdown this week and next week. The Monday after that, there will be none as it is a holiday here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be around. So 2 we'll do this week, next week. The week after that will be a week off. And then after that, we should be good. Should be good for a little while. But yeah. I heard DishNet put a little stream together last week for y'all. I'm sure it was excellent. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love to see that kind of stuff. When I'm not around, the community picks up the ball and runs with it, so to speak. We have about 11 minutes until first pitch tonight. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wheel right over here. I'm going to grab a drink. One moment, please. Nothing's cold. We're going to wait a few minutes on that. Let's take a look. I did see we had a repeat winner last week. The Ben Salem man, which is with Buck Cheeks at the helm, picked up his second win. As you can see, he was also a winner in week 4. So again, joining and Fabic as the only two-time winners of the weekly showdown. We have got a studded lineup tonight. Boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. I look top down through this bad boy, and there are some pretty top-end teams. It is going to be hotly contested tonight, for sure. So, without further ado, it is time for everybody's favorite part of the show. That is the TWIPT Weekly Showdown Roll Call. We've got the Austin Beck of the Fairies and Hong Kong Nation, the Somerset Dolphins, the Manchester Camels, the Liverpool Scousers, and the Lisbon Dardas. The Gilbert Gutter Goons, the Washington Presidents, the Detroit Fury, and the Las Vegas Gamblers, the Elysian Fields and I, and the Arctic Circle Polar Bears, the Cincinnati Cobras and the Raleigh Bombers, the Richmond Rippers, and the Seattle Sadness, the Paulus Hook Black Cats, and the NJ Gang Show Flyers. The Breadtown Bremen and the Gotham Knights, the Wei Yu Xenomorphs, and the La Mesa Bees, the Shanghai Extortion, and I Am Snowball. The Windy City Summoners and the Flint Tropics, the Sunnyvale Mad Hackers, and the Newark Bears, the Elon Brewballers, and the Richelieu Cardinaux of the DLL. The IRS Tax Collectors, and the Ohio Glory, the Cranberry Crackpots, and the Cheap Tricks, the Dawson City Nuggets, and the Pigeon Town Pigeons, ironically enough. The Durham Las Toros and the Jefferson City Capitals, the San Angelo Warbirds and the Mackenzie Eagles, the Cincinnati Elite and the Murray Punishers, the Burlington Fire Frogs and the Edmonton Snowplows, the Scottsdale Scorpions and the Faybic Narwhals, the Lakewood Thunder $0 and the South Park Cows, the Pacific Palisades Waves and the Cleveland Rock Haulers, the Walkingham Roadrunners and the Rally Rallies, the Blackburn Rovers and the Charbonneau Lynx, your hometown Snaggletown Schooners, and the Schenectady Turbines, the Niagara Herons and the Arizona Boys of Summer, the Arletta Armadillos and the Las Vegas Outlaws, the Austin Astros and the Canada Ice Princesses, the Swirling Eddies and the Dallas Sun Devils, the Raleigh Hellbenders and the Flippin' Outs, the Flanders Winners and the London Tigers, the Vienna Loggers and the Alexandria Safe Zone, the Detroit Le Champion and the Calgary Bebops. We've got the Bronx Bombers and the Forney Gators, the Edmonton Ice Bats and the Steelport Saints, the Austin Soul and the Cartier Cutthroats, the Philadelphia Snowballs and the Cleveland Spiders, the Barrow Green Sox, the Newton Sloths, the Raleigh Feral Pugs, and the Durham Devil Dogs. We've got the Advanced Razors of the DLL and the High Desert Aces, the Cincinnati Reds and the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Eugene Emeralds and the Susquehanna Sonics, the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Central City Flash, the Cleveland Fossils and the Macon Whoopies, the Las Vegas White Tigers and the Mount Royal Housecoats. What is a schooner? Have you never seen a Canadian dime before? Down with the Schooners. Somebody's looking to get banned from the chat. Oh, baby. The Battle Creek Maple Syrup Cartel and the Shizuoka Anime Girls, the Nisku Derricks and the Olaf Drollers, the Chicago Titans and the Manitowoc Red Raiders. I'm going to keep pronouncing that wrong just because. The New York Yankees and the Brookfield Timberwolves of the DLL, the Riverdale River Otters and the Northwest Florida Tomahawks, the Lancaster Barnstormers, and the Cubes Star Factory. The Spring to Coal Buckets and the Vin Man Vinnies, the Myrtlebury Mighty Kittens, and the San Clemente Tritons. The Blackmore Black Sox and the Weston Hawks, the Pecan Sandies, and the Bandera Bandoliers. The Fullerton Titans and the Bentrees, the Las Vegas Sand Vipers, and the Osprey Springboks. Rounding it out at the bottom, we have the Overlook Mayonnaise, the Wildcat Guzzlers, the Miami Tams, the East Limestone Indians, the 1977 Dodgers, the State College Spikes, the Scott Township Colts, and the Bora Bora Beach Bums. Woo! Yeah. So if you ever seen a Canadian dime, it is what Rufus Roughcut just posted in the chat. The Blue Nose was one of the fastest ships in the world for decades. It was a schooner built off the coast of Nova Scotia, and it is on the front of the Canadian dime. So there you go. There you go. Why I chose it as my team name, on the other hand, schooner used to be my favorite type of beer when I was in college. The Queen is on the back, my man. Come on. Everybody knows that the Queen is on the back, not the front. Stop it. Stop. Everybody knows the Queen is the back of the coins. Come on. Come on. We're not really going to go through this, are we? Queen's on the back of all of them. And then the other side is the front. Hence why the front has the denomination and the year it was printed. All right, let's take a look at who I got rolling out there. Pitching, Koufax, Pedro, Clemens, Gibson, Maddox. In the pen, Valenzuela, Kimbrell, Harvey, McDaniel, Rodriguez, Carlton, Royce, Brown. Lineups against righties. Collins, Robinson, Staub, Medwick, Justice, Appling, Berra, Fox, Ichiro. Against lefties, Robinson, Appling, Medwick, Fox, Piazza, Roland, Justice, Collins, and Ichiro. So we're fielding the A team tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fielding the A-team lineup tonight. Let's see what the Turbines got. The Turbines got Maddox out there first. They've got Suzuki, Yastrzemski, Bagwell, Williams, Trout, Barrett, Cano, Chapman, and Tulowitzki. Sell those diamonds? Never. I don't sell any of my cards ever. Ever. I don't sell anything. I don't play the market. I don't sell my cards. I buy them and I hoard them and I play them and it's fun. It's just how I roll. I don't even try to catch them all. I field my team and I leave it. I sell my duplicates, sure. But all of those cards are cards that I bought off the auction house, so I don't really have duplicates for them. I think the only one of those I may have had a duplicate for, I might have pulled a second one of the Kevin Brown. I think. Wasn't that on stream? But yeah, I just collect the cards, chat, and I don't. You guys have to realize, outside of this, I might play Perfect Team a combined hour a week. I check my rosters on the weekend, and I check it on Monday morning, and I mess around on Sunday a little bit, but I don't. I'm not what you would call a hardcore user. Does Maddox double as my pitching coach? Absolutely. So we're going interesting with the strats. We're going to have a little bit of a quick hook. We're going to favor the left-right. We're going to steal some bags. We got Eric Davis. We got a lot of speed in the lineup. It's not that I put it on autopilot. I just don't have the time. When I'm thinking about Perfect Team, I'm working on it. I check my team every day just to see how we're doing. I check in on my team every day. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so we're gonna run. We're gonna run and be aggressive with the pitching tonight. We got about a minute to go, ladies and gentlemen, until the first game comes in. Obviously, we're gonna watch my games until I get eliminated. The highlights of them. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think once I go back to work, and then we have the ability to check it on your phone, I'll probably check it a little bit more frequently. I mean, here's the thing, chat. This chair that I'm sitting in right now. Yikes. That's rough, Kaz. I mean, I spend probably 10 hours a day in this very chair. So Perfect Team's never really far from my eyesight. If I want to check it and want to work the auction house a little bit, I will. But like I don't flip my cards. I don't sell them. I don't take advantage of like missions, for example. Like I'm not out there selling all my Padres and all my Royals. That doesn't seem like a fair thing to do when you have that sort of information available. I like playing. It's fun. I got to play my 1 week in Perfect League. It was a great time. I hope to get back to Perfect League someday and play with those guys again. It was a lot of fun. I got absolutely killed and relegated back immediately, but I've had some good diamond teams. Hasn't worked out just yet. But we'll see how it goes as we wait for the first sim to come in here on the channel tonight. Guys, I do want to mention, for those of you who have been wondering about the Perfect Team, for those of you wondering about the Perfect Team Championship Series, we're going to have all the information you need to know about the Perfect Team Championship Series this Thursday on This Week in Perfect Team, including when you'll be able to sign up for them, what the timeline's going to be like, some of the rules and stuff we're going to have in place. All of that stuff will be revealed this Thursday on This Week in Perfect Team right here on the channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, we're going to have all the information. Remember, we have three categories for the summer series: gold 1750, open, and silver. And yeah, we're going to tell you how you could sign up for them. What teams are being this Thursday? There are no teams this week. It's content this week. Traded players. But nice try, Dave. Nice try, buddy. It's as if you thought for a second there. It's as if you thought for a second there I fell right off the turnip truck. But yeah, content-wise, we have On the Move this week, which features 12 traded players. Then next week, we have the second batch of the Face of the Franchise mission rewards, or rewards, I guess. The week after that, we have a double shot of smaller content sets. We have a 6-pack of new Future Legends based on the 2020 draft. And we also have the 6-pack July Historical Players of the Month. Then we have Face of the Franchise number 3. And then we have some stuff I can't talk about yet. We're rolling, chat. We've got the content is dialed up about as high as it can go. For sure. But yeah, we're going to have all the Perfect Team Championship Series. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Yeah. And then, no hints. So we won't be, like we traditionally do, we won't be adding any cards to existing missions. But like if any other team that's not out yet, like if we dropped a Pirates card this week, it will be in the Pirates mission. But yeah, we don't go back and alter the ones. The reason why we don't go back and alter them is because all of the analysis and everything is done with the cards that are available at the time. And it would be a monumental task to go back and fix that. But taking a few diamonds out of the mission? I don't think so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Time for the first game. Let's see if we can advance past the first round. Fingers crossed. So we're into the bottom of the third already. Koufax facing Cano from the Turbines. Nothing is the score at this moment. And that one's hit high and deep to right center field. That one is way back and gone. 425 feet to right center field, lefty on lefty crime. And the Turbines take a 1-0 lead. Still bottom of the third. Now here's Chapman, 1 down in the inning, 2-1 pitch. And that one is a towering drive. High and deep to left, and that one is gone. Second home run of the inning for the Turbines. And they've jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Yeah. Schenectady. All right, here we go now. Top of the fourth. Schooner's got something cooking. Eddie Collins at third. Rusty Staub at the dish. Facing Maddox. That's a base hit into left field. That is going to drive in a run. Rusty Staub with an RBI single and is 2-1. Top of the fifth now. Here's Luke Appling leading it off. And that's down the line. It's a fair ball. Not going to make it all the way to the corner. Appling's going to round first and try for second. Here comes the throw. He is safe. A leadoff double for Luke Appling. Full count now to Jimmy Fox. 1 out here in the inning. That is fair down the first base line into the outfield. Appling is going to round third. He's going to try to score. He is safe. The Schooners tie the game on a Jimmy Fox RBI single. It's 2-2. Top of the sixth now, one down. Staub at the dish for Snaggletown. Maddox still in the game for the Turbines. That one's hit high and deep to center field. That one is way out of here. 485 feet to center field. And Rusty Staub, Le Grand Orange, gives the Schooners a 3-2 lead. Still top of the sixth now. Justice at third. Appling at first. Yogi Berra at the dish. That is hit to third. They're going to go to second for one, and that's all they're going to get. Oh, that's the end of the inning. But the Rusty Staub home run gives them a 3-2 lead. Bottom of the sixth now. Koufax still in the game, facing Ichiro. Nubber. Koufax a little slow to get off the mound to that side, and he's going to be safe. An infield single for Ichiro. Oh, you want me to start doing commentary in French? We'll see if Staub gives me an opportunity. I'm an equal opportunity English-French commentator, chat. Here's Snyder now, one down in the inning. Ichiro at first base. And he goes down looking outside corner, strike three. 10th strikeout of the game for Koufax. Bottom of the seventh now, and the Schooners turn it over to Craig Kimbrell. Facing Yogi Berra. There's two down here in the inning. Turbines down 3-2. Hit to third. And throw across the diamond. A great play there. Kimbrell gets them 1-2-3 in the seventh. And after 7 innings, Schooners lead 3-2. Bottom of the eighth now. Kimbrell still in the game, facing Robinson Cano. That's rough, Dish. Fly ball to right. Justice on. Lots of room, lots of time. Makes a play for out number one. Matt Chapman now with 2 down in the inning. Here comes the 2-1 from Kimbrell. Fly ball high and deep to left field. Will this stay in the park? It will. Oh, we thought that one might have had the juice, but it stays in the yard. And after 8, it's 3-2. Top of the ninth now. Here's Luke Appling facing Brad Lidge of the Turbines. And that is a base hit into right field for Appling. He takes that one the other way. First man on in the inning here. 2 on now for Ichiro. Appling at second, Fox at first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-1. And that one gets away. The runners are going to move up. That'll put 2 runners in scoring position now. They do not get any in the inning, though. Sorry, Rufus. Just remember, my logo is the big S. So here's Ichiro now to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Kimbrell still in the game here. Fly ball high and deep to center. That's going to be caught. Ichiro get a great first step and able to haul that one down for out number 1. Here's Snyder now. Fly ball, shallow right field. Second baseman going out, right fielder coming in, but Jackie reaches up and makes the play for out number 2. Here's Bagwell now. Here comes the 1-2 from Kimbrell. And he goes down swinging. The Snaggletown Schooners are moving on to round 2 as they get by the Schenectady Turbines by a score of 3-2. Hanging on to that one, ladies and gentlemen. And they will move on to face the Arizona Boys of Summer in round number 2, who will have Ted Lyons on the hill. We should have Pedro Martinez on the hill for us. Ted Lyons, the elite control. Boys, oh boys, we shall see. Can the Schooners keep it up? I'm playing you. All right. Good luck, Jeff. Good luck. Good first game, 3-2. Koufax was elite. Koufax goes 6 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 10 Ks, no walks. Kimbrel picks up the save, goes 2 1/3, no hits, no walks, no runs, 2 Ks. And only threw 17 pitches. In fact, Koufax and Kimbrel threw 97 pitches combined. A combined Maddox for Koufax and Kimbrel. 97 pitches. And 10 Ks. 12 Ks. As we get the round 2 in here. Maddox has to be a shutout. Does it? I thought it just had to be a complete game with less than 100 pitches. All right. Let's see how we make out here. Good luck with that one. I mean, there is a lot of hats I don't own, to be fair. All right, here we go. The Arizona Boys of Summer. Ted Lyons on the hill. Top of the second inning here. Medwick leading it off for the Schooners. That one's hit high and deep to center field. That's going to have a chance. It's going to bounce up off the wall. Medwick around first on his way to second. He is safe. A leadoff double for Joe Medwick. And the Schooners have something cooking here in the top of the second inning. Here's Justice now. And that one's hit high and deep to right. And that's going to go out of here on a line for David Justice. 369 feet to right. And just like that, a double and a blast. And the Schooners lead 2-0. Bottom of the second now, Pedro on the hill. Juan Soto at first with Chuck Klein at the dish. Nobody out here, and it's 3-0, and that is ball 4. Pedro with the walk. First 2 men on here in the inning now for Anthony Rendon. Here comes the 2-2. And he goes down looking. Big strikeout for Pedro there. Here's Tulo now with 1 down. That one's hit to third. They're going to go 5-4. That's all they're going to get. So a 5-4 fielder's choice. Tulowitzki's on at first. Soto advances to third now, but they are unable to put any across. Top of the 5th now, still 2-0 Schooners. Appling is at second. Yogi Berra at first. Ichiro at the dish with 1 down. And that one's hit in the right center field gap, and that is going to hit off the wall. That's going to score 1 run for sure. That's going to score 2 runs. Ichiro with a 2-run double. And the Schooners have doubled their lead. It's 4-0. Bottom of the 5th now. Pedro has been pretty much on cruise control so far. 4-0 is the score. 2 out here in the inning, 2 men on in the form of Troy Tulowitzki, Ichiro Suzuki, Dave Parker at the dish. And that one is hit a mile in the air to center field. That one might never land. Dave Parker hits it out of the park in center field. And just like that, it's 4-3. Holy hell. How far did that go? I can't see it till the end, right? Holy crap. All right, bottom of the 7th now. Craig Kimbrell into the game here after he threw 2 1/3 yesterday, but only threw 17 pitches. Yeah, I'll check the game log after. You can't see the game log when you're watching the highlights, I don't believe. Runner at first for Jeff Kent with 2 down. And he goes down looking. Kimbrell gets the job done. And it's 4-3. Still, bottom of the 8th now. Here's Dave Parker, who hit an absolutely monster home run earlier. Goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Kimbrell. Bagwell at first now for Juan Soto. Popped up, back of short. Appling's going to get there and make the play for out number 2. Bagwell moved up to second now. Here's Klein with 2 down. And he goes down looking. Couple of good innings for Kimbrell. Here's Justice at first now. Yogi Berra at the dish for the Schooners with 1 out here in the 9th. Facing Nick Anderson. That ball is hit into the right center field gap. It's going to short hop off the wall. Going to round third and hold up there. It is a double for Justice. Bases are loaded now for Ichiro here. 1-2 with only 1 out in the inning. And he goes down swinging. That's a huge strikeout for Anderson. Here's Collins now. And a line out to third. So the Schooners strand them loaded. So the boys of summer will have a chance here in the bottom of the 9th. Rendon to lead it off. Bottom third of the order for the boys of summer. There's a grounder to third. That's going to be fair down the line. It's going to go into the corner. Rendon is going to round first on his way to second. Here comes the throw. He's safe at second base. A leadoff double for Anthony Rendon here in the 9th. Tulowitzki at the dish now. Here comes the 0-2. Popped up. Not very deep in center. Ichiro coming on. Will make the play. Rendon obviously not going to tag. And Fernando Valenzuela will come into the game now to face Jason Kendall. 1 out. Rendon still at second. Here comes the 0-2. Nice. Thank you, Dish. Screwball, 77 miles an hour, and Kendall's down on strikes. So that leaves the pinch hitter now, Andres Galarraga. Here comes the full count. He goes down swinging. The Schooners hold on for another one, this time sneaking by the Arizona boys of summer by a score of 4-3. Oh, crap. He's got Page. Come on. Really? Oh, man. How is Page your number 3? Good game, Jeff, buddy. GG's, pal. How is your number 3 Satchel Paige? How's he your number 4? This is the 3rd round. What was that? When was that home run? The 7th? 6th. Yeah, 489. Oh, AI messed it up. Paycheck keep on research. Intimidate people. Oh, Seaver and Koufax? Okay, well, rest in peace, my team. We're going to give it a good shot. Listen, bullpen's been pretty lights out. Pitching's been good. Hitting can be better. We'll see how it goes. It's one game, baby. Anything can happen in one game. I got to turn off these notifications, man. I just can't. I can't anymore. I get so many notifications from the MLB app. I cannot do it anymore. I just can't. Nope. None. Turn it off, please. Oh, listen, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. We shall see. So, yeah, we're facing the Charbonneau Lynx here in round 3. Yeah, I think Travel Berries, that's a strategy for sure. Again, I played some pretty good teams. No, none of those notifications are Toronto deciding where they want to play. In a tournament like this, where you can definitely get a variety of rosters, you definitely could be a little more aggressive with your starters selecting. They're looking at Pittsburgh. They're looking at Baltimore. I don't know, man. All right, let's see. We're into the third round here. The Snaggletown Schooners and the Charbonneau Lynx. Snaggletown up against it, facing Satchel Paige. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. Yeah, but the team doesn't want to play in Buffalo. They want to play in a big league stadium. Buffalo doesn't have the amenities that they're looking for. Stadium issues. They would need new lighting. There's a bunch of things that would have to be done to Buffalo in pretty short order. So bottom of the first, 2 out here. Babe Ruth at first. Gehrig at the dish, facing Clemens. And that one is ripped in the left center field gap. That's going to get down. Around they come. Ruth is going to try to score. No throw. A RBI double for Lou Gehrig, and Charbonneau takes a 1-0 lead. Top of the fourth now, still 1-0. Robinson at third for Joe Medwick. And that is a base hit into right field. Medwick with an RBI single through the 3-4 hole has tied this game. 1-1. Here's Justice now. 2 down. Here comes the 1-2 from Page. And that is going to be a base hit into right field. It falls in front of the right fielder. Medwick's going to try to go to third, and he is safe. First to third on the play. That's going to turn it over to Appling now. Here's the 1-0. And that is a base hit back up the middle. Back-to-back-to-back singles. And the Schooners take a 2-1 lead. Here's Berra now. That one is hit high and deep to right field. At the track, at the wall. It's gone! 5 runs in the top of the 4th inning. And the Schooners lead 5-1 against the Lynx. Bottom of the 4th now, Wagner at second, facing Yastrzemski. And that one is ripped into center field. Ichiro's not going to track that one down. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to be an RBI double for Carl Yastrzemski. And it's 5-2. First and third now. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. Only 1 out here in the inning. Popped up in the infield. Jackie Robinson is underneath it, but Appling takes over and makes the play for out number 2. They didn't score any further in that inning. Bottom of the 5th now. Babe Ruth at the dish with 2 down. Facing the Rocket. Oh, and that one is hit a mile down the right field line. The Bambino keeps it inside the fair pole. And it is 5-3 as the Lynx keep chipping away. Bottom of the 6th now. Kevin Brown into the game for the Schooners. Here's Honus Wagner to lead it off. That one is hit high and deep to left center field. That is going to be gone! Honus Travis Wagner leads off the bottom of the 6th inning with another home run for the Lynx. And that's going to make it 5-4. Here's Yastrzemski now. Still nobody out here in the inning. And he walked him on 5 pitches. Mookie Betts now. Nobody out, runner at first. That is a grounder short, 6-4. That's all they're going to get, 6-4 fielder's choice. And Betts is on. That'll bring up Griffey Jr. now. Fly ball into right. And that's going to be caught for out number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's a walk. First and second now for Eddie Collins. Here comes a full count pitch with 2 down. And he goes down looking. So they get 1 and they make it dicey, but Kevin Brown able to hold on. And they get out of the bottom of the 6th with it 5-4. Top of the 7th now. Collins is at third. Medwick at the dish facing Musina with 2 down. And that is a base hit into left field, and that's going to scoot all the way to the wall. That is going to score a run. Medwick is going to round first on his way to second. He is going to be safe. An RBI double for Joe Medwick with 2 out. And the Schooners reclaim a 2-run lead now. It is 6-4. Into the bottom of the 7th now. Fernando Valenzuela into the game to face George Brett. To lead off the bottom of the 7th. Brett 0 for 3 in the game. Number to third. It's going to be a tough play for Eddie Collins. Doesn't get a whole lot on the throw, and he's safe. An infield single for Brett. Here's the Babe. Homered his last time up. That one hit a mile in the air, but playable in left for Medwick. He makes the play. Brett has to retreat to first. 1 out here in the inning. Here's Gehrig now with 1 down. Infield around to the right. Number back to the pitcher's mound. They're going to go to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. So 1-6 on the putout. It is a fielder's choice. And they get no more. Top of the 9th now. Ichiro leading it off here. Facing Musina. That is a base hit into right field. The Schooners with a leadoff single here to start the 9th. But they don't get any. Bottom of the 9th now. Schooners up 6-4. Valenzuela still in the game here trying to shut it down. 3-0 to Rutschman. And he holds up, says the first base umpire, Jimmy John Jodelsocks. And that is a 4-ball walk to the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Mike Trout now going to pinch hit here as they turn it back over to the top of the order and bring in the righty. Rutschman at first. Nobody out. Here comes the 1-2. And Trout goes down swinging on the screwball for out number 1. Yes, Jogelsocks is a 28-year veteran of the Perfect Team Tournament Series umpiring. George Brett at the dish now. It is a full count, 1 down. Rutschman still at first. That one is hit to first base. They're going to take the easy one. So Staub takes the easy one to first base instead of trying to turn the double play. So that is out number 2. Rutschman moves up to second base. It's still the bottom of the 9th. 2 down, 1 out away for the Schooners. And it's Babe Ruth at the dish. It's 3-1. And that one is hit high and deep to left field. And this ball game is tied. The Babe with his second home run of the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And it's a brand new ball game, 6-6. Here's Gehrig now with 2 down. It's a full count. That's going to be a fly ball to center. Playable for Ichiro out there. Top of the 10th now, Lee Smith into the game for the Lynx. Medwick leading off for the Schooners. Grounder to short. That's going to be out number 1. 2 down now for Appling. 6-6 ball game here, top of the 10th. Fly ball to left. Medium depth, playable. So the Lynx will have a chance to complete the comeback and put it away here in the bottom of the 10th. Jerry Royce into the game for the Schooners, facing Honus Wagner. 1-2 here to lead off the bottom of the 10th. And it's going to be a base hit into right field. Honus Wagner slashes one the opposite way. And the leadoff man is on now for the Lynx. That's going to turn it over now to Karl Yastrzemski. And that one's high and deep to right. Does it have the distance? It does! Karl Yastrzemski with a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 10th, ensuring that the Charbonneau Lynx are going to move on to the 4th round with a 8-6 victory. Also ensuring that Chess Safari will be permanently banned. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. Good game, Chess. Could have went either way, bud. Bullpen blew it. Double stopper strategy failed me. You had all these fresh arms. Rodriguez, McDaniel, could have brought one of those guys in. They stuck it out with Fernando. Fernando couldn't get it done. It's one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. Yeah, got to put Babe on there. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous that I didn't put him on there. Maybe I should have threw the pitch around settings a little differently. Justice hit .417, went 5 for 12. Medwick, I just picked Joe Medwick up today, chat. Liking him in the tournaments. I needed a new DH. Playing him in left field a little bit too, but in my regular league, I'm using him in DH, I believe. I might be using him in left field in the regular league too, actually. But not bad. Let's see where we're at, chat, as we're in the 4th round. 16 teams remain. The Miami Tamps against the Springton Coal Buckets. The Breadtown Breadmen against the Windy City Summoners. The Murray Punishers and the Pigeontown Pigeons. The Hong Kong Nation against the Charbonneau Lynx. The Detroit Le Champion against the Las Vegas Outlaws. Philadelphia Snowballs, the Wilmington Blue Rocks, the Manitowoc Red Raiders, and the Mount Royal House Cats. I'm just going to keep pronouncing it differently now that you guys are aware of it. Elysian Fields 9 and the Bandera Bandoliers. Lots of great teams remain, ladies and gentlemen. Sim should be in, so we should be able to get some results here right quick. Again, guys, if you're already eliminated, next week's tournament is already available. It is gold and undercards. We've got Peak Buddy Bell as the top prize. You've got Tony Fernandez Peak as the second place. Deion Sanders for 3rd and 4th. And we've upped the 5th through 8th to a gold pack for next week. Because I'm being honest, chat, I was feeling generous. Oh, excuse me. I'm all stuffy. It is super stuffy in here. Yeah. Figured that one. So let's see where we are now in the final 16. The Miami Tamps double up on the Springton Coal Buckets by a score of 8-4. The Windy City Summoners walk off the Breadtown Breadmen in the 11th inning after coming back with 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Final score there, 7-6. 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th is what the Pigeontown Pigeons needed to get by the Murray Punishers by a score of 6-5. The Charbonneau Lynx were no more. 2 in the top of the 8th, the only runs Hong Kong Nation needed, as they pick up a 2-1 win. 7-1, the Las Vegas Outlaws eliminate the Detroit Le Champion. High-scoring game, as well as the Philadelphia Snowballs hang a 9 spot. They jump out to a 5-0 lead in the top of the first, getting by the Wilmington Blue Rocks by a final score of 9-4. The Mount Royal Housecoats scored 2 in the bottom of the 8th, and that's the difference. 3-1 the final there. And the Bandera Bandoliers pick up a 5-1 win behind the strength of 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. By a score of 5-1. So that gives us our matchups in the money round. The Windy City Summoners against the Bandera Bandoliers, the Randy Johnson mirror match in that one. Hong Kong Nation will send Carl Hubble to the mound against Satchel Paige and the Pigeontown Pigeons. The Philadelphia Snowballs will send Greg Maddox to the hill against Rube Marquardt. And the Las Vegas Outlaws and the Miami Tamps will take on the Mount Royal Housecoats, Warren Spahn, against Greg Maddox there. Welcome, I'm Lowell. First time in the Snowballs. Well, congratulations on making it into the prizes, my man. Wow, first time out into the prizes already, my dude. Putting in a good showing here. Welcome and congratulations on your picking up a prize. First time out. That is some good stuff. What is going on here? Why was there a giveaway running? Huh. Interesting. All right, folks. Tonight's giveaway is open. You have a chance to win 3 prizes. One of 3 prizes at 10,000 perfect points. Exclamation point ticket in the chat will get you in. You cannot win if you are not in. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to grab a quick little drink of water. And by water, I mean whatever I grabbed out of the fridge. Good stuff. That's not very good at all. All right. While we're waiting for this to go through, we're going to get a 25 Bundy. We're waiting the 5th round. Be simulating here shortly. Again, we'll stay tuned here through the end of the tournament. We will watch the highlights of the finals games. While we're waiting for this sim, I'll open the packs after this sim. We'll we'll do the giveaway as well here eventually. I opened up the wrong browser. So again, exclamation point ticket in the chat. Once and once only. Giving away 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece to our wonderful, loyal viewers here. I see an amazing turnout in the chat tonight. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's go see how my regular team is doing right quick. I'm sure I'm like 6-11. Has there been that many sims yet? Oh, I'm 12-6. All right, good start. Good start to the season for the squad. Not scoring a lot of runs. Got some tough competition in here. Cooperstown Veteran Committee has a 792 winning percentage so far. Curly Karkovice, an old perfect team veteran, Having a pretty good PT21. Got Hilly B out there. A little over 500 career team. Has made his way up to Diamond. Not sure why I clicked on the San Diego music, but 5-14. They've had a really good year. 644 winning percentage so far. Oh, you're in my league? Glad to hear it. We got some tough teams in here, man. I see the Aces. I see the Black Sox on the other side. Lots of very good teams. It's going to be a tough battle for the old squad. Still getting going. Staub with no homers. Medwick, no homers. Justice with 4. We're missing we're missing that killer instinct. Kind of what we're missing, I think. You can see perennial. Listen, we're in the playoffs. We went up to the perfect league. We lost 103. We came back down, had a rough first season back in Diamond. We've won 192, 96, 98 games. 4 straight divisional championships, a wild card run before that. This wild card team I had was amazing. 1,085 runs scored, 731 against. But she might be time to shuffle the deck, folks. Things are just not working out the way I want it to. Too middling. I need one of the big studs to help me out. Might be time to sell off some of the guys I've had for a long time. Make some changes a little bit. So let's take a look at the Elite 8. 11 innings required between Bandera and the Windy City Summoners. Summoners take the lead in the top of the 11th, but Bandera walks it off in the bottom and picks up a 5-4 win. 4 runs in the top of the first. Puts Hong Kong Nation out in front, and they hang on to a 7-2 win over the Pigeontown Pigeons. The Philadelphia Snowballs up 4-0, but then give up 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and the death knell in the 9th. As the Las Vegas Outlaws scoot on past by a score of 5-4. The Mount Royal Housecats put up 9 runs against the Miami Tamps and move on by a score of 9-5. So our semifinals, Hong Kong Nation against the Bandera Bandoliers, Carl Hubble against Randy Johnson, as we get back to the Aces here in round number 6 for most of the teams. Warren Spahn against Greg Maddox as the Mount Royal Housecoats take on the Las Vegas Outlaws. Guys, if you want to get in on the giveaway, exclamation point ticket in the chat. 60 people in so far. Let's open these packs. See if we pull any hot fire. A face of the franchise, Tony Gwynn, would not go astray. Or a Jeremy Walker live series with no face. Or a, well, let's see how kind of foolish this is. That's not bad. These live series. Nice, very nice. Do I have this card? I do. I already pulled a perfect card today. I pulled a live Mike Trout this morning. So, I think I've used up my luck already, chat. There's no confirmed dialogue when you quick sell from here? Yeah, I could run it up the pole for sure. I'm not a fan of adding extra clicks. I'm very anti adding too many clicks to do stuff. But I don't mind running it up and seeing what everybody else thinks. How do you get the option to sell from this screen? It's just there. You right-click on a card, and you can put them up for auction here. Doesn't work like that, Dave. If we do it, it applies to everything. Tommy Pham. Steve Lyons. I know I have one of him. Ice cold. Oh, there's a Thor. Definitely have one of him laying around. Mike Garman. Everyone does have a Steve Lyons, as you should. Ooh, I have that Lance Johnson. I don't have that Lance Johnson. That's the content Lance Johnson. That is a nice card, actually. That is a nice little card. 73 contact, 99 defense. That's a nice little card. That was one of Sporer's guys, I believe. That was one of Sporer's... that was one of Sporer's guys, I think. It looked like he was going for about 3K the last week or so. Kutch. No! Bobo in the building! Finally! Something worth something! Bobo Newsom in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right, we're cooking now, baby. Last pack. Too bad the tournament has started. All right. All right, guys, you have until the clock expires. Enter the giveaway. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You cannot win if you are not in. 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to draw our giveaway winner. As I do on this stream, I will bring it over to the main part here where everybody can see. Let's give her an old close. All right, folks, if you do win again, make sure you whisper us here on the either the Twitch channel or DM me in the Discord. I'll get you those points as soon as the stream is over. Congratulations to Stargazer65, I'm Obscene, and Dangerous Dean. Congratulations, Stargazer, I'm Obscene, and Dangerous Dean. You guys have won the giveaway tonight. Again, either whisper me right here on the Twitch machine or hit me up in the Discord. I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over, Reno. Congratulations. Congratulations to those 3 individuals. Yes, sirree. What is this? I don't think I can watch this right now. Everybody wants a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Who said that? Who said everybody have a water buffalo in the chat? Who was it? Speak up. It was Dishnet, wasn't it? All I hear in my head is VeggieTales now. Dishnet. My dude. Straw poll. Get the old straw poll. All right. Cappy, don't go down this road, Cappy. Cappy, don't do it. Cappy, there's no coming back from the road you are going down. You're going down a road of no return, Cappy. I would sing it, but I'm worried about getting DMCA'd for singing VeggieTales. That's what life is now. Oh, where is my hairbrush? See what you've done. You see what the damage has been done. The damage has been done. That would be the sad. You imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, the OOTP Twitch channel has been DMCA'd because Snaggle J was singing VeggieTales. Think that one would make the rounds on the old internet? That would be literally the worst. There's no coming back from that. You get DMCA'd for singing VeggieTales? They could make a VeggieTales episode about DMCA takedowns. That would be awesome. Maybe they could have a little special veggie voiced by Dr. Disrespect. Be kind of cool. Not that he's involved in DMCA takedowns. I just think he'd make a great vegetable in VeggieTales. That's all I'm saying. That'd be a tough conversation with Marcus, yes. Hey, Marcus, buddy. Gotta tell you something. All right, semifinals are in. A wild one between Hong Kong Nation and the Bandera Bandoliers. 8-7 is the final. 15 runs, 27 hits. Hong Kong Nation moving on to the final. He's going to face the Las Vegas Outlaws, who get a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth. Pick up a 2-1 win. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a final. Hong Kong Nation against the Las Vegas Outlaws. Tentative starters for Hong Kong: Brady Johnson, Warren Spahn, Carl Hubble. And on the other side, the Outlaws: Tom Seaver, Clayton Kershaw, Pedro Martinez. Let's take a look now at how we got to this point. Again, thank you guys so much for everybody who joined and played in tonight's tournament. I appreciate it so much, as I do every week. Let's see. We're going to get our little straw poll going. I'll post it in the chat several times. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys can vote on who you think is going to pick up tonight's win. Let's take a look first at Hong Kong Nation, how they got to this point and what they're doing. 4-0, 5-4, 8-7, 2-1, 7-2, and 8-7 wins. You can see it. He's been doing it. Well, he's been kind of scraping by. Nothing really jumps off the page at me here. Fifth in runs scored with 34, has allowed 21 runs against. Starters ERA is above 4. Bullpen ERA pretty good, low 2. Again, winning a lot of games late. You can see bullpen has been very good. 1, 2, 3, 4 of their well, actually, that would be more than 4 because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's got the 6th win? Page, maybe? 5 of their 6 wins have come from relievers. Starters, you got 9 1/3 over 2, 6 1/3 over 2, 4 2/3 in one start, 3 1/3. So again, possibly on a very low strategy here, keeping these starters in the game for a very short amount of time. You can see Carl Hubble leads the way with 9 1/3 innings pitched so far. Looking at the hitting, Jackie Robinson hitting 304 at the top of the order, tied for the team lead with 2 home runs with Babe Ruth. Musial hitting 539. Williams, though, only hitting 091. That is the special edition 100 Williams. We've got Tris Speaker in the cleanup spot hitting 154 so far. So again, this team very good on paper, but the hitting has not lived up to what I think it has the potential to be. Let's take over to this side now and look at the Las Vegas Outlaws. 8-4, 8-7, 12-6, 7-1, 5-4, and 2-1 wins. A tournament leading 42 runs scored, 23 runs against. Starters ERA under 4 at a 3.82, but the bullpen ERA pushing 4 at a 3.86. You look at this as well, the best base running team and only 1 error committed as well. Maddox, Seaver, who has thrown 6 shutout innings so far in this tournament. Kershaw got beat around a little bit in his first start over 4 2/3. He's got Pedro down there as well, who threw 6 one-run innings his first time out. Eckersley, Smith, Fingers, Hiller, Hoffman, Page, and Holland in the pen. Again, his Tris Speaker hitting 600. That could be the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Outlaws Speaker keep up that torrid pace and outpace Hong Kong Nation's Speaker? Again, there is the straw poll. You can vote now on who you guys think is going to win. We've got 12 votes in at this current time, and it is split down the middle. Oh, no, it just goes in the HK Nation direction. Again, best of 3 finals coming up here. I think it's going to be a very close series. I think that if Hong Kong Nation's hitters can come around, I think they may have a slight advantage. Their pitching has been very good. Their bullpen has been very good. I think that the Outlaws have a good bullpen, but so far they have not performed as well as they could. So I think what we're going to have to watch here as we move into this final here, 15 seconds away from first pitch, is the Outlaws bullpen versus Hong Kong Nation's hitters. That's the matchup you're going to need to keep an eye on. You can see as the voting got late here, 12-8 in favor of the Outlaws. We will see. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you can already sign up for next week's tournament. Again, if you go to the tournaments section, you filter to weekly. It's there at the very bottom still. Already 13 people signed up. Next week is a gold and under tournament with Buddy Bell, Tony Fernandez, Deion Sanders, and gold packs up for grabs. When we use the gold restriction, it fills up fast, so do not delay. Also, if you guys were not here earlier in the stream, I did mention, oh yes, there's no DH as well. That's right. I totally forgot. Thank you, Giobon. No DH next week either. So get your Otanis in there. I totally forgot it was no DH. Thank you, Giobon. I consciously remember setting it, but I just kind of forgot that I had put no DH. We haven't run a no DH one at all. Or it's been a very, very long time. So we're going to run a no DH next week too, just for fun. Just for my own personal amusement. Also, if you guys were not here earlier, This Thursday on This Week at Perfect Team, we will have all the information, dates, how to sign up for the Perfect Team Championship Series Summer Edition. So you're going to want to be here Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time as we give you all the information you need on the Perfect Team Championship Tournament Series, what it's going to be about, what you can win. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not to mention the fact that we also have a 12-card content set centered around traded players. Should be a good time. Oh, excuse me. See if we're ready to rock here. Not yet. Soon. Should be here in a minute. So again, reminder that we do watch the highlights for the finals. Whether it goes 2 or 3 games, we shall see here very shortly. As Hong Kong Nation takes on the Las Vegas Outlaws in the finals of Week 17 of the TWIPT, or is it Week 18? I don't even remember anymore. It is Week 18. Wow. Time flies when you are having fun, ladies and gentlemen. It is 6 million degrees in my office. I am cooking. Absolutely cooking. So, for those of you out there who have been paying attention to Face of the Franchise, now that you guys have kind of an idea of the first few rewards, which team are you guys looking forward to seeing the most? We've revealed the Padres, the Royals, the Blue Jays, the Mets, and the Angels. Which team are you guys looking forward to seeing the most? Come on, Sim. Red Sox, Cubs, Rockies, Brewers, Mariners. Now, is that because you guys are interested to see who it might be? Or you guys are confident in your pick, so you want to see that card? Oh, come on. Sim. Interested in Seattle? Everett Jr. Any good Rockies card? Well, they're going to get a 100 face of the franchise sooner or later. We're all just homers. That happens. Why do you think the Blue Jays got to be first? Creative liberties. Also, because by comparison, I felt like the Alomar was a good first round guy. Why won't this game come through? Brandon Webb would be a good pick. No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think they're all really good. All 30 of them are amazing in their own way. All 30 of them are amazing in their own little way. For sure. I mean, it's the scale of which we've never really done. I mean, we kind of did the team history missions last year, but this is a totally different scale. What the heck did I just do? They're all good suggestions. I was actually surprised. A lot of people for the Diamondbacks picked Schilling. Okay, guys, what is going on? Oh, yeah, exactly. Diamondbacks are interesting. I think a lot of those franchises that have shorter histories, they've been the ones I've seen debated the most. Rockies, Rays, Marlins, D-backs. Just because, again, very short history. Oh, yes, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for game one between Hong Kong Nation and the Las Vegas Outlaws. The Outlaws have home field here in the first game. As we transition in, Tom Seaver on the hill for the Outlaws. Jackie Robinson to lead it off for the Nation. And that is ripped in the right center field gap. Jackie's going to start it off with an extra base hit as he rounds first. On his way to second, he is going to be safe. A leadoff double for Jackie Robinson and Hong Kong Nation in business here early. They did score. Well, let's fast forward now to the bottom of the fifth. Hong Kong Nation lead 2-0. Here's Babe Ruth now for the Outlaws. That is a base hit into center field. Ruth with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the fifth. Only the third hit of the game for the Outlaws. Here's Johnny Bench now. Raleigh fingers into the game. So you see the Nation employing that that quick hook. That was a strikeout there. Let's go to the bottom of the seventh now. Still 2-0. Hong Kong. Here's Cap Anson for the Outlaws. Facing Satchel Paige. Just coming into the game for Hong Kong. That is a base hit into right field. Fifth hit of the game for the Outlaws. That'll turn it over to Roger Connor now. Runner at first, nobody out. Here comes the first pitch to Connor. That ball is popped up into right. That's going to be a long run, but playable for Ruth there. He makes the play for out number one. Now here comes Babe Ruth at the dish. Runner's going. Here comes the throw, and he is safe. That's going to be a stolen base for Anson. 3-1 to Ruth now. And they pitch around him. So that's a walk. That'll put the tying run on at first base. And that'll bring Johnny Bench to the dish. Anson at second, Ruth at first, one down. Here comes the 0-1 from Page. That is a grounder short, 6, 4, 3, double play. And a huge one. 7 shutout innings for the Hong Kong Nation pitching staff, and after 7, they lead 2-0. Top of the 8th now, Roger Connor at the dish, Jackie Robinson at first. That is a base hit into right field. That's going to move Robinson up. He's going to round second on his way to third, but what a cannon from right field by Tony Gwynn. throwing out Jackie Robinson at third base. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th now. 1 out, full count. Why is Roger Hornsby pitching? Oh, no. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Has the stamina caught up with his bullpen? Oh, no. Oh, no. Rogers Hornsby forced into pitching duty here, facing Jackie Robinson. And that's a walk. Pop Lloyd now. And that is a grounder to third. They're going to go to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. 5-4 on the putout. And a runner at first base, and that'll bring up Tony Gwynn. Face of the franchise, Tony Gwynn. And that is a base hit into left field. That's going to get the tying run on. Runner's going to try for third. He's going to get there with ease. First and third now for Tris Speaker. And that's a walk. Cap Anson now. The base is loaded. It's 3-0. Hong Kong in some trouble here. That's ball 4. That will be the first run of the game for the Outlaws, and it's 2-1. And that turns it over to Roger Connor. It's 1-2 now, the count with 2 down. And a grounder to second. Hornsby's going to get out of the inning with only allowing 1 run. And after 8, Hong Kong Nation leads 2-1. And in to close it out in the bottom of the 9th, the sometimes recognized true home run king, Hank Aaron, who I don't need to go to baseballreference.com to see that he has 0 career saves, would be my guess. What's going on? I'm assuming that his aggressive, when we were analyzing the team, it appeared that he had a very quick hook on the starters, and I would assume that in this type of a tournament with no days off, that the bullpen stamina has caught up with him. So here's the Babe, leading out the bottom of the 9th. The Outlaws down 1. That's a fly ball to center field. Playable. It's pulled in by Speaker for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Johnny Bench. Here comes the 1-2 from Hank Aaron. That is a base hit into left field. The outfield playing extremely deep. No doubles. So Bench moves up to second now. There's 1 out now for Luke Appling. Here comes the 2-2 from Hank Aaron. And that is a base hit back up the middle. Speaker up with it. The runner will hold at third is Bench. And that'll be first and third. So the tying run is now at third. The winning run at first base. And Jackie Robinson comes to the dish. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he walks him. That's going to load it up. So they will have the double play everywhere here with Pop Lloyd at the dish. Bench at third, Appling at second, Jackie Robinson at first. Pop Lloyd at the dish. Here comes the first pitch from Aaron. Grounder to the pitcher's mound. They're going to go home for 1. And that's all they're going to get. The second out of the inning is made at the plate. And Hank Aaron is 1 out away from getting out of it. Oh, they scored. Why wouldn't they show me scoring the run? Well, okay, so they tied the game. They tied the game, ladies and gentlemen. So Robinson's at third. Pop Lloyd is at second. And here's face of the franchise, Tony Gwynn. The 1-1 from Aaron. And that is ripped into right field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. And the Outlaws walk it off by a score of 3-2. Wow. Okay. Okay. What has occurred? Yeah, see, they're all gassed. So he's only got 11 pitchers. And I mean, yeah, he's got to have the pitch counts set extremely low. And he's got the starters in the bullpen, but they're not going to come in relief because there's no off days in the tournament. So that's not going to work. So in other words, ladies and gentlemen, not to call out users, but it's a strategy botch, in my opinion. Definitely a strategy botch. Again, if you were playing in a tournament where there's a potential of off days, like a series-based tournament where you might have some off days in between rounds. But again, where you have no off days, why would the AI put starters in relief? Maybe there where it's the finals, but your only rested guy was Randy Johnson, who you need to start game 2. It's unfortunate, but the short pen in a do or die tournament not going to work. You see, he had Hoffman. Hoffman actually started the game. So he had Hoffman, Smith, Eckersley, Fingers, Vance, Page, Hornsby, and then Aaron. Well, chat, this could get real ugly in game 2. This could get ugly. Or Randy Johnson could throw a no-hitter and we could go to game 3. Thoughts? This could be an interesting game. I would love nothing more than Randy Johnson to throw a one-hitter with 18 strikeouts and go to the third game. That's what I really want to see. Well, let's find out, Chad. It's game 2 of the finals of the 18th TWIPT Weekly Showdown. It's either going to be 1-0 or 34-2. Well, you're either going to be wrong or you're going to be wrong. Top of the first inning, King Kelly leading it off for the Outlaws. Randy Johnson on the hill for the nation. And grounder short, 3 hopper. And 6-3 starts the game. 6 pitches, though, for Johnson. Not ideal. Top of the third now, Ruth at second, Wagner at first, Johnny Pesky at the dish. Still no score. That is ripped high and deep to left. It's going to bounce off the wall. That's going to score at least 1 run. A second run is going to come around to score. Johnny Pesky with a 2-run triple. And the Outlaws take a 2-0 lead. 3-0 now. Still only 2 out here in the inning. And that one's hit high and deep to left field at the track, at the wall.
That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. Get on back there. They look up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Cap Anson with a 2-run home run. And the Outlaws are out to a 5-0 lead. 5-1 now, bottom of the fourth. Anson at the dish with Bench at second and Appling at first, facing Clayton Kershaw. That's hit hard to short. Second for one. On to first, a double play. And that'll get the Outlaws out of the inning. 4 innings in the books. It's 5-1. Top of the sixth now, still 5-1. Ruth at the dish. Robinson at third. Anson at second. Carl Hubble in the game now for the Nation. That one's hit high and deep to right field. At the track. At the wall. It's out of here. Babe Ruth puts the potential nail in the coffin with a 3-run home run to right field. And it's 8-1. Bottom of the seventh now. Hong Kong trying to get back into it a little bit here against John Hiller. Roger Hornsby at the dish. And that one is hit high and deep to left field. That's going to carry, and that one's going to go. A 2-run home run for Roger Hornsby. And it's 8-3. Top of the ninth now, still 8-3. Wagner in there for the Outlaws. Maybe looking for some insurance here. That one is hit high and deep to center field. That is going to be at the track, at the wall. It's gone. Salt in the wound, perhaps, at this point. 437 feet for Honus Wagner. And it's 9-3. Bottom of the ninth now, Trevor Hoffman into the game. It is now 9-4. 2 runners on. Aaron at the dish. And he goes down swinging. And the Las Vegas Outlaws are your week number 18 TWIPT Weekly Showdown champions with the sweep. 3-2 and 9-4. And the Las Vegas Outlaws will join the ranks of TWIPT Weekly Showdown champions. Again, thank you so much to all 128 teams taking part tonight. The Las Vegas Outlaws are your champions. Congratulations to MDD 31. We're having a fantastic tournament, wall to wall, picking up a flawless victory. Well, folks, that is going to do it for me and this episode of the TWIPT Weekly Show. And I will see you guys once again on Thursday for a brand new episode of This Week in Perfect Team. What's that? Hong Kong said he had more pitches than him, but his last roster submit must not have gone through. Oh. That's sad. I don't think there is a podcast this week. If there is, I don't know about it. If there's a podcast this week, chat, I wasn't invited. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me. I will see you guys on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for a fresh episode of This Week in Perfect Team. Guys, make sure you guys are following the Twitch channel. You're watching online on your computer in a browser. Down at the bottom, hit that heart button. If not, you're watching on a mobile device, hit that screen, hit that heart, hit that bell so you guys get the wonderful notifications when we go live. And as always, I am Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Director of Live Content Services for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.